Chapter 1. The Gathering Storm. The year was 1905, and New York City pulsed with the energy of a new century. Gas lamps still lined the avenues, but the electric age was dawning, humming beneath the cobblestones. At the heart of it all stood the Whitmore estate, a mansion of pale stone and iron gates, where fortunes were measured not just in gold, but in whispers. Inside, Clara Whitmore stood at the edge of the ballroom balcony, watching as guests in glittering gowns and stiff collars twirled to the music of a grand orchestra. Tomorrow, she would inherit the Whitmore fortune, her late father's empire of shipping lines, railroads, and factories. But tonight, every eye in the room seemed to weigh her down. She was young, barely 21, with dark eyes too curious for the world she was born into. To society, she was a prize. To her family, she was a responsibility. To herself, she was a prisoner. Her aunt, Margaret Whitmore, bustled at her side, a hawk-eyed woman whose jewels gleamed like warning signs. Smile, Clara. You are the star tonight. Tomorrow, you'll hold the Whitmore name, and with it, the power to shape our future. Clara forced a polite curve of her lips, though inside her thoughts churned. Every fortune came with shadows, and the Whitmore fortune was no exception. For weeks, she had found odd notes slipped beneath her door, unsigned but chilling in their message. You cannot trust those closest to you. She never told anyone. Not her fiancé, Edward Halloway, whose charm was as polished as his shoes. Nor her cousin James, whose envy seemed barely concealed. Not even loyal maid Eliza, who had raised her like a second mother. The notes felt like secrets meant only for her, and perhaps warnings. The orchestra swelled. Guests toasted her future. The night glittered like champagne bubbles. But Clara could not shake the weight of dread pressing against her chest. Tomorrow, everything would change. But she could not help but wonder if she would live to see it. And by morning, Clara Whitmore would be gone.